where there are 2 bananas that have been knocked off the tree by the rock we fired at it. So now we have 3 bananas. Now we want to go back into the jungle, come back up here, and there is a dry riverbed here that we can go to. There's nothing actually on the dry riverbed. If we follow it to the end, there we are, this pond, we can find a man a skeleton of a hanged man, which is a little bit creepy. But there's another note here.
Herman, please return our key to the monkey head. The cannibals.
More correspondence between the residents of the island. And here's Herman again.
This is an old friend of mine, the one I sailed here with. He's lost weight. Never looked better.
What happened to him?
Oh, nasty accident. He was trying to put up a swing.
Excuse me, I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Yes, me too.
So we can see that the man here, the hanging corpse, has some rope in his hand.
I don't see anything special about it.
Might not be special rope, but we
That
can
doesn't
take
seem
it.
to work.
Actually, it seems
That doesn't seem to work.
Seems we can't take it at the moment.
He doesn't look good.
So, what we need to do is find some way of getting him down so that we can take his rope. And the way to do that is to come back to the fork and actually make it
Boy,
become,
it sure is hot here.
actually make it become a proper fork, so that the dry riverbed is filled up and we can fill up the pond and get the rope that way. Yeah, we can look at the sun here.
I don't want to blind myself.
Okay, we don't want to look at the sun because obviously that's not a good idea. What we want to do is find a way of breaking down this dam.
I don't see anything special about it.
And what to do that is to get the gunpowder. Use that on the dam. Now there's 2 ways of lighting this gunpowder. One is to use a piece of flint with the cannonball for flint and steel. The other way, which I'm going to use...
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, use the sun with this
That
spyglass.
doesn't seem to work.
Okay, I was told that you could use the sun with the spyglass.
There's a nifty lens in it.
Ah, here we go, we got a lens out of the spyglass. So we will use the lens with the sun.
Whoa!
Set off the gunpowder that way, and we can see the river is flowing down the riverbed, and the pond is now full of water. So we can come back here. This log has floated up, and the corpse is now on the ground, and we can take his rope.
He doesn't look good.
So now that we have that rope as well as the rope from the fort, we can come back this way, come back to this crack, and we've got 2 lengths of rope which we can use. First, this one, use it on the strong branch here. That gets us halfway down. And then we can use the second piece of rope with the sturdy stump, and that will get us the rest of the way down. And now we're at the bottom, we can pick up these oars, and then we can come back to the top, and we can start using the rowboat to get around the island and get to the other side of the island past the mountains. So come back to the beach, we can see that the rowboat is there, and we can now use... well,
I can paddle it with these oars.
So now we're in the rowboat, so we can start rowing round the coast. Now this is a section of the map we haven't been to before, so I'm going to land on this beach, where there is a bottle
There's a message in it.
with a message.
It's a memo. To Herman Toothrot. From Yammer, Hem, and Haw, attorneys at law. Regarding suit against cannibal tribe over malicious tossing of your oars into a chasm. I think we have a case here. We can probably soak them for emotional distress and possibly punitive damages as well. Sounds like legalese. I don't think I can translate the rest.
We can take the bottle
It's a
as well.
gross old bottle. I don't want it.
Okay, so we can't take the bottle. What we can do is walk into the jungle and come over here to this clearing. And there's a sign here which says,
Private property. Worshipping is permitted, but please do not enter the Monkey Head. G.P. LeChuck.
so it appears that we found the Monkey Head, beneath which is the Ghost Pirate LeChuck's secret base. So, lots of skulls hanging around
Yikes.
here, as could be expected for the sacred worshipping place of a tribe of cannibals.
Shish kebab.
That's Shish Kebab,
Shishka Joe.
Shishka Joe, and I think,
Shishka Larry.
yes, very nice.
Heap.
And over here is the giant monkey head.
That monkey head's some piece of work, eh? Nasty case of yellow waxy buildup, though. Ugh.
Yes, it's quite impressive.
It'd be a great tourist attraction if anybody could ever find the island.
Excuse me, I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Yes, me too.
So here is the monkey head, but it's surrounded by a fence.
Why, that's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen.
Yes, it's quite a large monkey head now. There's a nose here on this totem pole. And what we can try is we can try pulling it, and we can see that opens up a little gate here. But we can't just walk straight through the gate because we need something to hang on to the end of this nose. Now we haven't got anything that can do that at the moment, and we also haven't got the key to the monkey head to get inside once we can get to it. So what we're going to do first is come back to the beach, get in our boat, and row around the island up to this other screen here that we haven't been to before, and see what we can find on this side. And the first place we can find is a beach here to land, where there is yet another note.
Cannibals. I'm not giving you bloodsuckers your key to the monkey head until you return my banana picker. H.T.
Yet more correspondence between the residents of the island. And now we can see that on this side of the island there's a village here, which presumably this is where the cannibals lived. So here we are in the cannibal village. Let's see if they have anything useful that we can get.
This door appears to be locked.
Okay, we can't get into that hut because the door is locked, but we can see down here there's a bowl of fruit with some bananas in it.
Some nice juicy bananas. Looks a little overripe, except for those nice juicy bananas.
So the only things we really want here are the bananas, and now that we have them, we can try and leave the village. And here are the cannibals.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just glad to see us?
You've got a lot of nerve stealing from the notorious Monkey Island cannibals.
You're cannibals?
Well, yes. Although lately, we've been trying to stay away from red meat.
only for health reasons. We're still as vicious as ever.
Oh, especially with tourists who try to steal our stuff for souvenirs. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I think that I will try a distraction.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Hey, do you really think we're that stupid?
Hey, you looked.
I wouldn't push it if I were you.
Let's try distracting them again now that we can see an actual three-headed monkey.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Ha! We're not going to fall for that old trick again. I guess we'll eat you now. Unless, if you had some sort of offering for us, something that we could pass on to the great monkey? Well...
Okay, we need to give them something that will ensure that they like me now. So let's try giving them back their bananas.
Do you really think we want that after you've had your grubby paws all over it? You ain't going nowhere until you give us something. Obviously, you have nothing for us. We might eat you, we might let you go. We'll have to talk about it with the village nutritionist. Come, let me show you our guest hut. That should do it.
So now we're inside the guest hut. We can see
This door appears to be locked.
we can see that the door is locked, so we can't get out that way. There's yet another note here that we can read.
To the ghost pirate LeChuck. We must protest your acquisition of our voodoo antiroot. We realize that it presents a hazard to you and your crew, but this is thievery. The Monkey Island Cannibals.
We can also see that inside this hut is Herman Toothrock's banana picker, so we'll take that, because once we have that and give it to Herman, he will give us the key to the giant monkey head. But to do that, we need to get out of the hut, and the escape route is underneath this skull. Because once we've picked it up, we can see that there's a loose board,
Looks loose.
which looks loose, so we will pick that up and go through the hole.
I might fit through that hole, but I don't think this banana picker will.
Unfortunately, while we can escape through there, the banana picker can't. So we need to find a way of getting into that hut and out through the door.
And no, I'm not getting squeamish. I'd love to eat the guy.
So let's do it.
But think of your arteries.
We are cannibals, for crying out loud.
Yeah, but cannibals have to watch their saturated fats just like everyone else.